Hello and welcome to this little 3D course. My name is Mario and in this video I will show you how to create your own 3D parts. We don't waste time, let's start. Mariodex. When we start Blender, we will see this window. We can close this by clicking in the 3D view. This is that area here. Blender can do types of display. The first is perspective and the second is orthogonal. By default, perspective view is enabled in Blender, but in CAD the orthogonal projection are mainly used. To change this, we go to the View menu and click on View Persp Ortho, or we pressed numlock 5. Now we see this cube in orthogonal. Next we come to the navigation in the 3D view. To rotate the view, press and hold the scroll wheel and move the mouse, like this. We can also shift the view by holding down the shift key and moving the mouse with the scroll wheel pressed. With the scroll wheel itself you can zoom in and out. In the View menu, we can also select defined views like top, bottom, left, right, front and back. Now we come to the meshes, the so-called 3D objects in Blender. The cube is a mesh. We can create multiple meshes. Another important part is the 3D cursor. The 3D cursor is a freely definable reference point. To set the 3D cursor, simply press the left mouse button. If we now create a new mesh, it will always be positioned on the 3D cursor. To create a new mesh, go to the Add menu and select Mesh. Here are the basic meshes available. Click on Cube. But since we only want to create one object, we will delete one of the two cubes. Select one with the right button and press the X button. And confirm the deletion with Enter. Blender has different types of modes. Now we are in the object mode. To edit our cube, we must select him and change to edit mode. Everything is currently selected. We deselected everything by pressing the A key. A mesh consists of the connection points, vertices, the lines between the points, edges, and the area then they form, faces. In this area, we choose whether we want to select vertices, edges or faces. Now we go on the vertex select mode and select this vertex by holding down the shift button and select this vertex and this vertex. And we see all the four edges and the face was selected. We can move this face by typing G, then the specific direction, for example Y minus, and then the value that we want, 20 for example. Then pressing Enter. We deselect all vertices by pressing A. Then rotate the view by pressing the mouse wheel. And then select this vertex by holding Shift, this vertex, this and this, and typing G, Y, 20, Enter. We can also select a face by typing on Face Select mode and select the face. Then G, X, 20 and minus. Enter. Now we have a small plate. If we want more vertices to change the shape, we can add an edge loop. For adding an edge loop, you type Ctrl R and go with the mouse over the edge. And you see there is an edge loop. scroll the wheel to increase or decrease the numbers of edge loop, and then press the left mouse button. Now we could move the edge loops over the surface. By pressing the escape button, the edge loop was centered. Let's assume we want to extend our part of this area by 4 mm. First, we go to Face Select, select these faces, and then press the E for Enter. And we have another loop cut at this area, and our part is 4 mm longer in the X direction. Another two important things are this panel. You can open and close it by pressing the N button on the keyboard. And the other thing is this manipulator. By clicking with the left mouse button on this arrow, you can move your selection along an axis. You can type directly in this panel if you want a specific position. The next step is we select this, this, and this face and press E, 1, O, Enter. Next we want to add a bevel. In Blender it exists many ways to add a bevel. I want to show you two of them. The first is the easiest way. We pressed A to deselect all these faces. Then we go to Edge Select mode, select this edge, and pressing and holding the Control button plus B, and then we can type the size of the bevel, in my case 4, and press Enter. Another example. We rotate the view and then we select this edge and pressing Ctrl B, 10, and then we scroll and you can see we can create a radius. Choose the numbers of segments and click the left mouse button. This was the easiest way. Now come the hardest. We want to build a bevel by hand. We used this edge for our bevel. We click on Face Select, select this face and typing X and then only faces. We want to delete faces, not edges or vertices, only faces. Then we select this face, X, only faces. This face, X, only faces. Then we rotate the view, zoom in, select this face, X, only faces. Then we rotate and we see our wireframe. There are only edges and vertices. When we go on vertices select, we see our vertices, and edge select mode, our edges. Then we select this edge by pressing the shift button, this, and this, not this. Typing X and edges. Then we have this edge. We choose it. I'm pressing Shift D for duplicate. Press Escape, and now the duplicate is over the original edge. Then G, Y, 5, minus, Enter. Then select this edge again and duplicate it again by typing Shift D, Escape, G, that, minus 4, Enter. And then we can see we have 3 edges. We choose this edge again and X edges. Then we change to vertex select mode. Select this, with shift this and pressing F. We select this and pressing F. Then this with shift F. This shift this F. This shift this F. Then this vertex shift that, then F, and we can see this new wireframe. And then we can select this 4 vertices, and by typing F, Blender will create in face. This, shift this, and F, this, F, this, F, and then we select this vertices, this F, then rotate the view, and this, and F, and it's done. All that's left to say now, 11 minutes are enough to start with. If not, you can watch the next video. In the next video, I will show you how to drill holes and outcuts in your part. Furthermore, we will prepare our part for the 3D printer and then print it. Please don't forget, Blender is so gigantic. What we just did is not even the top of an ice mountain, but just an ice crystal. Please excuse my English, thanks for watching and see you next time.